Hi. So it's a lovely evening here in the garden. It's cooled down for the day. I noticed today on one of our corn stalks here, there is some of the silks coming out. I think you can see it just above my head there. So hopefully that means we have at least one cob coming from the tiny corn patch here. Tonight I'm hoping I can finish off my watering can dipping bucket scheme. I set it up a few days ago in my previous video. If you want to see how I set it up, you can take a look at that. But spoiler, at the end the valve didn't work. So I've ordered a new valve and we're gonna see if this one works. So here's the basin again. This is the irrigation fittings and whatnot that I set up in my previous video. It didn't end up working, so we're gonna keep all of the fittings and the plumbing stuff and change the valve because that wasn't working. So I got a new valve. It looks completely different. It seems to work completely different, at least in a way that I understand. The water comes in here, and it comes out somewhere around here. This is the float. It floats. There's a little rubber bumper in there, presses against a hole, stops the water. Straightforward, perfect. So we're gonna have to take this old one off. We'll reuse one of the threaded 90-degree corners. And I think we're gonna take this off to this 90-degree, which we'll replace with this one. And then this will just thread onto there and it'll be right at the top. So we could actually get more water height into the basin with this one than the previous one, which is also great. So the downside is these fittings are going to be a pain to get off. So I brought the heat gun out and we're going to heat gun, and hopefully the corners will come off somewhat easily. All right, let me plug in the heat gun. Okay. The height of cutting this, but that would be fine. Let's cut it. This isn't working. Okay. Garden clips. Okay. We're cutting it. How far does it go to? Probably there. That's exactly how far it went. Alright, so we're heating this up and putting on this fitting. Perfect. Okay, so this goes about here. So now we just need to pull the water from the barrel. Take this off and we'll plug in the vacuum. So put this on. Don't spray myself. And I just wait for this to fill now, which hopefully this time it will stop. The other thing that's neat about this valve is there's a little wing nut on it, so you can adjust the float so that you can have it at a lower level of water, or like a higher level of water. So we'll set it more on the low side today, I guess. That'll be great. So look at that, you lift up the float and it stops. It's amazing. All right, let's let that fill up. And I will put away some of these tools. It's almost stopped. This is so great. Yeah, it just needs to be adjusted just a little bit to set for this water height. And then this is gonna work perfectly. It stopped. Amazing. This is so great. I'm so excited about this. I have been thinking about this for quite some time. I'm so happy that it works. I am excited to come out here tomorrow and water my plants with the watering can, and for this bucket to refill itself as I go. That is going to be great. Okay. Oh, this water's so gross. Just put this here. I think I'm going to do a little bit more tweaking, and then this is going to be perfect. Nice and tucked away. Look at that. Oops. Don't pour that on yourself. That's gross. The other thing is then the rain barrel will be empty, and then we can just wait for more rain and some nice clean rainwater to come. This will be great. Well, I'm gonna have a hard time sleeping tonight thinking about how excited I am to use this tomorrow. And the next things to do around here are always weeding. But we've got some seeds to plant, and I think I need to turn the compost. So hopefully we'll get that done soon. Bye, have a good time in your garden too.